Wow, it's windy. Today I am venturing out onto a frozen lake to camp overnight on the ice for the very first time. A record-breaking freeze in northeast Ohio has created ice thick enough to support my full setup. A hot tent with a wood-burning stove, along with all of my camping, cooking, and fishing gear. The conditions seem ideal, but there's a catch. The forecast is calling for wind gusts up to 37 miles per hour, and my tent is rated to withstand no more than 38 mile per hour winds. Knowing that, I couldn't ignore the possibility that something could go wrong. Still, I will continue with my plan to drag out a mountain of gear, secure my shelter as tightly as possible, and spend the night fishing by the fire and sleeping inside a hot tent in the middle of a winter windstorm. This is where I'm sleeping tonight. I'm a little nervous because it's my first time sleeping on the ice, and we've got some high winds coming in tonight, but I've done everything I can to prepare for that. I've got a nice cozy setup here, so let me show you around so you can see what I got going on here. This is my RBM Hot Tents Up 2 ice fishing tent. It has a ice fishing floor that I'll show you on the inside, but I had this thing tied down pretty good. I've got some ice anchors there going up to all the tie down spots all around the entire tent here. I also have some ropes going from the stovepipe down to those ice anchors as well. I've got a door right here, but I use the door on the other side, so that one's all zipped up right now. I am going to kick some snow up on the bottom here so the wind doesn't start blowing it up. I really should have brought a shovel to do that, but I actually have been pretty ill-prepared. This wasn't like a last-minute thing, but it was a thing where I had the plan to camp out here, and then we had to cancel, and then it was on again, so it's been sort of hectic, but here I am. Let's go inside the tent, and I'll show you what's going on inside there. This is an awesome door. If you haven't seen my other videos, this is what you can do with it. You can stick it under there and on the bottom corner. Otherwise, open it up. Looking inside here, I have some ice holes right there to fish. My bed is over there. My stove is over there with some wood stacked behind it. I've got some cooking stuff, and I got something real special right here. Let's go check it out. Normally I would have a mat to put my boots on, but I forgot it at home. There are a number of things that I forgot at home. So I already showed you my bed, but there it is. I had to stop at the dollar store to get this pillow with a deer on it and this awesome blue camo Realtree blanket because I forgot my pillow and my blanket. I got some fishing stuff down there behind the bed, some food in my Dollar General bags back there. I was going to bring a cooler and actually have food that needed to be cooled. But that's another thing I forgot was the food. So I stopped at Dollar General and I got some canned things that I can cook up. So speaking of cooking, I have a pot in my cast iron pan. I got some instant coffee. For my first ice fishing camping trip, I wanted to do it in an area that I know. So I am literally like maybe a little over 100 yards from my truck right now at one of my local lakes. There's my stove back there. Plenty of wood. I'll light that up later. It's still a little too warm for that. And here's something that I'm really excited about. I have a TV in here. What a ridiculous thing to bring on an ice camping trip. So what I'm going to do with that TV is I have a Jackery battery that my dad let me borrow, and I'm going to plug it into that so I have some power. And then in here I have an Ayoyo underwater camera that has its own little screen on there. But I tested it last night and I was able to hook that thing up to the TV, so we have a big screen to watch the fish while they're biting. If they're biting, hopefully they are. So that's my setup, nice and cozy. I'm about ready to start fishing. I'm gonna hook up this TV and everything, get the ice out of my holes down there, and I'll see you with a rod in my hand in just a minute. Okay, check this out. That is too cool. See if we can get any fish on the screen. Okay, I took it off of Super View. All right, let's drop a line and see if we can get some fish on here. I'm gonna use this little green glow jig. I think it's a Sitka. Then we've got a lively little minnow. We'll see if he can bring us some attention. We also just need to make sure that we can find our bait down there on the camera. Make sure we're facing the right way. That's the one issue with using these cameras. This one, you have to spin it around and find your bait. Okay. Sometimes you have to find creative ways to get that to stay in the right place. We are a little close to where I want to be, but look at that. How cool. On the big screen. There might be a glare on the TV, and I could fix that if I close the door. Oh, hold on, we got a customer. We got a customer. I think if I switch over to the wax worms, we'll have better luck. But this is very cool. We got a whole gang of them here coming. They're watching it, but they're not biting it. I think we might have better luck with the wax worm. There we go. Waxy. I know this rod is a little overkill for a little bit of bluegill fishing, but I've got a lighter action rod right next to me that I could break out in a minute here. Maybe I ought to lower this and make it straight ahead. Maybe you guys can see it a little better there. While we are waiting for another school to come through, I want to measure how thick this ice is, because it is pretty nuts. It has been really cold lately, and we never get this much ice around here. Oh my gosh. It's a foot thick. That is crazy. Perfect for what we're doing right here. Camping on the ice. My feet are starting to get a little cold. I had some slippers that I ordered online. They haven't come yet, so my feet are just going to have to be cold. But once I light that fire, everything will be okay. Now we're just waiting on another school to come through. This is the coolest thing ever. I've never done this before. I switched over to my lighter rod. Just this vintage little thing. Because it has a stand, I can just kind of put it on the ground there. Keep an eye on it until a school comes by. Oh, we got a taker. Hold on. What was that? Those might be shad. He may have changed his mind. Well, they're turning their noses. So I'm going to try something else. So I'll switch over to my little bit heavier action rod here. And this has a tiny orange jig on there. And this is a glow jig. And I think we'll try waxy again. I don't think the waxies are going to let us down. Look at that. He's already... What the... Did I scare him? He like zoomed away. I know he can't see my bait right now, but as this was turning, I saw a fish that I think was... Yes, there's a couple fish in there eyeing my bait. There we go, there we go. That's the problem with these cameras. It's hard to get it to aim at your bait. He nibbled at it. He's got his nose right up there against it. I want to turn the camera, but I'm focusing on trying to get him to bite. Oh, yes! As I was turning the camera, we got him. All right, check it out. Our first catch of the day. Awesome. He may just be a little guy, but look, we got more waiting. Come on up here, buddy. I may have to lower the camera down because they're all really low right now. He wants it. He's watching it. I scared him. Okay, I'm going to mess with the camera and make it lower. If I get too low, I really get in these weeds. Find our bait, too. There's fish down there. I'm seeing them on the camera already. This is my favorite TV show. Look at that. That's a shad. There are tons of big shad in here. Oh, look at that guy. Nice. Nice crappie. If only I could find my bait. Where is my bait? Maybe I can look down the hole. Oh yeah, I can see it. Check it out. There you go. The water is super clear. Let me show you what it looks like down there. So here's what we're seeing on the screen. Oh, hold on. There's a fish right there. Can we catch him while we're talking? Two of them. These guys are fooling around. So that's what it looks like on the screen. If you look down here, there's our bait. Might be able to see the fish down there too. And our camera's right down there. And then we got a couple little perch down there who are just playing around. We caught one bluegill so far, but let's keep her going. Maybe we'll get a bass. I've caught a bass through the ice here before. Twice, actually. Come on, baby. He didn't quite have it. He's just nibbling at it. Oh, I was texting, I saw him bite it, but he very quickly spit it out. Otherwise, I would have set that hook so quick. Ah, what? No! I ripped it out of his mouth. We gotta put a fresh waxy on. The waxies are working on this nice orange and yellow glow jig. So far, everything's been pretty small, but it's just good to be catching something. Hold on, that's a nice bluegill. Oh, what? We just fed him. I want that bluegill. He's like, hey, I wanted that. Okay, hold on. What? What in the world? What is going on here? He just ate it again. I just gave him a good little treat. And he's waiting for more. Come on, get on there. Don't go away, Don't go away, buddy. I want you. He's not huge, but he's a decent size for what has been coming around today. Alright. We're back. Come on back, buddy. Is that him? No, it's not him. Wait. Yes, okay. We got one. Woohoo! This one's kind of small, but that's okay. At least we got another one. Alright, that's 2 for the day. Let's see if we can keep count. There he is. Pretty guy. And we still got our bait. Let's get back down there and get into the game. Get back in the game. I think I already see somebody back here coming up. What is that? What is that? Is that catfish? What is that thing? That was wild. I wonder what that was. I can see the mouth of one down here, and then we got a perch right there that wants my weight. Scared him with the lure. Real tiny perch over here. That's okay. Where the small ones are, the big ones follow typically. So hopefully some big ones come in pretty soon here. There's a... Oh! I think this hook on this little jig head is just a little too small. But hold on, let's get back down there because he's wanting it. He wants it. He's not going away. That was an aggressive one. The bite is on right now. Look at these guys. What in the world, man? Something about this little hook that it's not catching him. I'm setting the hook whenever it gets in his mouth, but let's try again. I might have to switch out this jig head, which is a shame because it's really getting their attention. See, look at that. It's just going straight out of his mouth. I see my weight came down too. Yeah, he's scared too. Really wishing I had my slippers right now. My feet are freezing. I've got all these, and there's a nice orange one right there that may be good. Look, he's like looking up like, when's the next meal? He's looking up like, yeah, I'll have a, I'll have a cheeseburger. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh, he spooked me. I didn't even know he was there. He's looking at the camera like, come on, man. We're hungry. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Well, I better get this down there with a fresh waxy if I'm gonna catch any fish. We're on. Okay, we got somebody coming. A couple of them. Ooh. Who's gonna get it? Oh my, he was really hungry. He was really hungry, this little tiny perch. This guy was hungry. He really came running. He wasn't thinking much about it. He just went for it. Let's see if we can get another one. I think that's like 3 or 4 for today. Look at that, he's not even gonna let it fall all the way. Who's gonna get it? Not you, little perch. That's what's cool about the cameras. You can dodge the ones you don't want. I want him. I guess I can just catch whoever. Oh, oh, he hit my camera. Oh no. Look at all the fish down there. Right when my camera stops looking in the right spot. Oh my goodness. I can't even see my bait right now. I'm gonna have to go off of if I feel somebody bite it. Okay, I think we got one. No, we didn't. Bummer. But there's a lot of them down there and they want it. Boy, my feet are getting cold. I might have to start that fire soon. Let's just set it right there. Boy, my feet are getting cold. Woo, look at this guy. Somebody's gonna bite it. Look at all these guys. Get out of the way. We're trying to see if they bite it. Look at this dude. He's crazy. Scared him. Did I get him? No? Look at these guys. They're all just waiting. The bite is good today, finally. I've had a lot of not so good days ice fishing. We've got plenty of ice, but the bite has been really slow. I'm gonna put a minnow on. That way, if something does bite while I'm lighting the fire, it's something really worth it. There's no way this guy's gonna go for the minnow. Minnow's too big for him. They are not giving up. Look at that, he's too small for the minnow. This is called hot snot. I made a YouTube short of it and everybody went nuts. They were mad because I called it toothpaste and it's not actually toothpaste. I said that it was like toothpaste. Look at this, we got a perch on the screen. Okay, so hot snot, you just squirt a little bit there on the wood and then it lights right up. Look at that. Then you can put it in your fire. And we got a bluegill here. I gotta get that fire roaring, man. It is chilly in here now. Whoa, look at all the fish on there. If I had my waxy on, I could be catching them, but I got a minnow on there because I'm trying to start the fire. Okay, our fire's going now. There it is. So we'll leave that open a little bit. That way he gets some oxygen and it'll warm it up in here. Because boy, it's starting to get cold. Let's put some more waxies on because I think we could catch a lot. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at that guy. That's hilarious. Big old shad. Okay, my battery died there a minute ago, but we still got lots of fish coming through. So I changed my battery and I figure we're gonna fish while the bite is hot, even though it's just a bunch of little guys. I switched to a red jig head. Oh, I don't know why I can't set this hook. For some reason, I just cannot set the hook. Oh, look. There's no bait on there. Is he going to bite it? He did. Coming on about 4 o'clock. There's still plenty of fish coming through. Look at that. A school coming through right now. Look at that. Look at how aggressive that one is. But look at this. We got fish all here. We got tons back there. Beautiful. It's really cool having a camera here so you can just watch what's going on down there. We're in a good spot, I think. Except our camera is turning. This guy looks hungry. We've had plenty of bites. We caught a few so far. Nothing big, they've all been small. But it's still fun to catch them, and it's great to see them, especially on a bigger screen like this. And I just caught one. Nice. Alright. There we go, finally. We haven't caught one in a little while. Didn't even see him on the screen. Here we go. Nice little guy. That's the kind of stuff we've been catching the whole time. Not a problem. It's fun. Bummer. The bite is on, but I cannot set that hook. I think it's just because these guys are so small. It's hard to get them to actually bite onto it enough. Oh, look at that. He got the worm loose, so he could totally take that. But he keeps trying to bite the jig head. This must be a nice jig head. Look at that. He ate it. Can I get him to bite onto this without bait? No, he'd have to be bigger. Lots of small guys in here. Well, I think I'm going to check the battery on my jackery and maybe see if it's about time to start making some dinner. Even though we got plenty of fish down here. Look at this. It's fun catching them, but I'm hungry. Look at that dude. He's just looking at us. He wants more food. He's telling us he wants more food. Alright, maybe we'll try to catch one more here. Look at him. He looks beautiful too. Every time I say that I'm done and then I'm going to go make my dinner, I start seeing fish and I'm like, maybe one more. Which is a great problem to have because for the past few weeks I have really not been catching anything. Come on, buddy. You wanted it. Got a school coming through behind back there. It's fun to watch them down there. I can't set that hook. I think it's about time we start making some dinner. I'm hungry. Just to show you how warm it gets in here, how cozy. It is 71 degrees in here, almost 72, and it's 28 outside. It's not too bad. Tonight it's supposed to get really cold though. It's supposed to go to about 3 degrees by 4 a.m. and we're looking at 37 mile per hour wind gusts, so it's gonna be windy and cold. Hopefully I've got enough firewood here. Speaking of firewood, let's throw a log in here and start making our dinner. Let's throw a bigger log in there. When you've got a bed of coals in here, you can just put the wood in there on top of the coals and then let it get some oxygen and it will start burning pretty quickly. You don't have to blow in there, but that makes it happen really quickly. I've got all my food over here from Dollar General. For breakfast, Hungry Jack hash brown potatoes. Just need to add some water. And then I've got some corned beef. That might be good for breakfast. Never tried it before. But for dinner, we're gonna have chicken and dumplings. Dinty Moore. I hope it's yummy. I've got 2 cans because I'm hungry. Got a pot that I cook all my camping stuff in. We'll throw that on top, let it get hot. Looks interesting, but it smells really good. Yeah. It may not look very appetizing out of the can, but it probably will be tasty. Check out this bag of kitchen tools and eating tools that I got from Temu. There we go. Lots of good tools in here. I think we are going to need the big spoon, and we're also going to need maybe a cup for our water, some silverware. I got 4 sets of silverware, and then there's salt and pepper in here, and there's plates. So I'm going to grab a plate. There we go. Then there's like scissors, tongs, spatula, a big knife. There's even an apple peeler in there, and a corkscrew. This was a really cool set. I think it was like almost 30 bucks. Gonna hang my garbage back here. Then when I need to, I can just put it outside. Here's the silverware. Pretty cool. Okay, well, we're waiting on our dinner to cook. It's getting pretty warm in here. I think I might have to open up one of these little windows. We'll check on that food in a minute here. Woo! That's gonna be good. I could smell it now. I stepped outside to take some nature shots, and then when I got in here, first of all, when I opened the door, I felt the heat just coming out, and I could smell that delicious food in there. I cannot wait to eat my dinner. The wind hasn't started picking up yet, but tonight it's supposed to go up to like 37 miles per hour, so it'll get windy, but I think we'll be okay. We're sitting on 12 inches of ice, so I don't think we're gonna have any issues. That is piping hot. Woo! Kind of reminds me of like the kind of slop that you would get at a gulag. I didn't know it would be so runny. It's very good though. Chicken and dumplings from a can. Pretty good. I originally wanted to make chili or jambalaya or something good and hearty, but like I said, I forgot all my stuff. I even forgot butter. I forgot all the food, so I just kind of picked up whatever I could find at the Dollar General. But I am not disappointed. Pretty darn good. You know, it'd be funny. I saw some other shanties out there. There's a couple guys fishing out here right now. I wonder if I could invite somebody over for dinner. I got plenty of this food left. Look at this. I finished my first plate, and I got tons left. I just put it on a block of wood down here to take it off there so it wouldn't get too hot. And I think we'll open up this damper a little bit. That way, if company comes over, they could be warm. If anything, we'll just go around and see how everybody else is doing, if anybody's catching anything. And if we find somebody who might want a hot meal, then we'll invite them over. I'm gonna put my boots on and head out. See if we can find a hungry angler. There's a couple guys fishing out here right now. Close up our door. Keep all the heat in. Let's see how everybody else is doing. We got a shanty over there, and we got one over there and one way over there. Probably the closest guy is this one. Let's go see how he's doing. Somebody must have been fishing there yesterday. Guy out there. It's a nice camo shanty. Ooh, almost slipped. Anybody in there?
Yep.
How you guys doing?
Doing all right.
You catch anything?
Not a lot.
Okay.
One perch. That's it.
One perch? Real tiny guy?
Little guy.
Okay.
You caught anything?
I caught a bunch of little tiny perch and some bluegill. I think I seen some crappie down there, but I couldn't get them to bite. All right, well, good luck. If you come by, just holler and I'll open the door.
Cool.
All right. Brr, it's cold out here. I actually spoke to those guys over at the bait shop. I stopped at Eddie's and they were there and we were talking about fishing and camping. But he said they've got burgers and fries on the way. That'll be good. All right, I took a little break and just laid down in my cozy little bed there. But now we got about probably a half an hour until dark. So I think I am going to go out there and drill a hole and put some green light in there. What I'm really hoping is that some bigger crappie or something will come by. We're gonna go outside and drill a hole, drop that light in, do some more fishing into the night. Oh no, I spilled my wax worms. Party foul, fishing foul. All right, this is the light, and I can tie a weight on there, but I don't really have any big weights. I could look for a rock maybe if I wanted it to be down in the water more, but for now, we're just gonna stick it right in here. Okay, there we go. It's in there, but it's not on yet. We're gonna get our TV on and start fishing, and then we will turn on that light. Because it is starting to get a little dark out here. I'm gonna zip this up, get it nice and warm in here. It's cold, man. And then we'll get our TV on, get to fishing again, see if we can get ourselves a night bite. Okay, I think we're about ready. It's not quite dark enough yet to turn on that green light, but we do have fish here. I've been seeing them swim by. This is a great spot. Last year I did really well here. So, ooh, got a fish right there. Let's drop this down, see if we can get him. Swimming back there. One just went up above the camera. Oh, he tried to eat the weight. Man, I don't know what it is with these fish and the weight. He's looking at it. Schools just come through here like nothing. I gotta turn the camera a little bit, but maybe I ought to wait until... The one just swam up like he was gonna get it. Ooh, you see that long one? That might be a perch, but it's too dark for me to tell. Come on, buddy. We'll turn on that green light pretty soon here. We got fish down here. I mean, they're They look like they want to bite, so...
I don't see the freaking doorbell.
Hold on. 1 sec. Hold on. You got to look at this. Let me open this up real quick.
I got my dogs out here, but they're not coming in.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey there, pup. How you doing?
beer and a beef steak.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Look at this.
Look at this. Holy
See. I've been getting lots of lookers. Let's see if we can get...
That's a big bluegill.
That's a bluegill, but he's not as big as he looks.
Whoa, you got him.
Sorry, I almost hit you there.
No, I don't
Didn't get
care.
him. It's been hard to set the hook. I don't know why
Look at this.
I can't get them to
This is
bite
how
it.
I would look
It's
at
cool, huh?
It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, and we got fish. I've been seeing fish all day, man.
You didn't even got boots on.
Nope, sitting in my socks.
No, this is awesome, man.
Yeah.
Here.
Thank you. All right. That's cool.
I got you three. I just picked up my pig.
Hey,
I got you a
thank
couple
you.
of those.
All right. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll snack
No,
on
this is
those.
freaking- look at this.
Yeah, let me stand up and
Shit.
give you a better look at this place here. So I've got a weight up there. That's what he's going towards. They keep going for the weight. I almost want to just put a hook on a weight. Yeah, for some reason the weights, they like the little... Oh,
Look at this shit. Oh, I'll try. This is prime time.
I'm trying not to hit you in the face with
Oh,
the...
no, I don't give a shit.
Oh no, hold on. I think he's stuck on my camera. Oh, I didn't even get him. Hoisted by my own petard. Hold on. But yeah, there's plenty down here. I've been seeing them all day. I took a break, smoked a cigar, and
Yeah.
you know, it's been a good time.
Yeah,
I'm in my socks.
Hey, I gotta go, buddy. But
All right. Thanks for the beer and the snacks, man. You're awesome. All right. I gotta turn a light on. Oh, hold on. There's lots of fish down here, and they keep going for my weight. I gotta put like a hook on a weight. You see that bobbing? He's going for the weight. I don't know why. All right. I'll leave that in the water. My buddy Dave came over and brought me a beverage and some snacks. So that was awesome. Thank you, Dave. Let me turn on the lights in here. Got these awesome lights from Amazon. Woo! Hang them up. Look at this. Look how many fish are on there right now. I've been seeing fish all day here. So many fish down there right now. This is crazy. All day there's been fish. We're about ready to catch the night bite. And look at this guy. I got to get that fire going, man. I let it go out while I was talking to my friends. Everybody was pulling up to see what I got going on here. But now I got to get that fire going so it gets warm. And we got a night bite to catch. I think we're going to do a good job. All right, fire's going. Got a fish right there if we can get him to... Oh, that's a shad. We're probably going to see a ton of shad out here. Time to see if we can catch anything here for the night bite. I got lots of fish down there already. Look at this. Let's try the, what do they call that? Wonder Bread. Look at that, we got a fish who's hungry. Look at him, he's just looking at it. Shad scared him away. Come on, buddy. I know you're hungry, you're looking at it. I scared him. Sometimes I just want to leave it and see if anything bites it. Look how beautiful he looks. A lot of fish at the night bite so far, but nothing biting. May have to just try around with different lures and maybe even try our minnows again. I think I'm going to try this yellow one. It's like a chartreuse. There's fish down there. Yellow. I'm going to charge it up in the light. But look at this. We got something right there. They're getting scared by the shad. So I don't know if I'll catch anything or not. Oh, what's this? Catfish? Look at that. That's a catfish. Look at him. How cool. Look at him. He likes my camera. Whoa. That's very cool. I would love to catch him. He's rolling around in the mud. Come on, Mr. Catfish. Oh, come on. Eat it. Eat it. I'm trying to see this catfish will eat the bait. Did I get him? No, I didn't. Oh, come on. Hold on. We gotta put a minnow on there. He's angry. He's an angry catfish. Look at him. He's just sitting there. Please wait for me, Mr. Catfish. Let's see if he wants a minnow. Oh, Mr. Catfish, look at him. He's just sitting there. Oh, Mr. Catfish, turn around. What is he doing? There you go. Come on, buddy. Come on. Oh, come on. Come back. I hope he comes back. Something else is up there in the top corner. So far, the night bite is fun, man. If you can get him to bite. Maybe I'll snack on some of this my buddy Dave brought me. Wow. Now that is really good. We are seeing so many fish, but we can't get them to bite. Kind of tight-lipped right now. Thank you, Dave. Tasty snack. Alright guys, well the night bite wasn't really crazy. It's been going like this the whole time. I have fish coming up and just looking at my bait and then not touching it. I have a minnow on there right now, but I was using waxworms for a while. It is snowing right now. There you can see snowflakes falling. I mean, it's kind of been like flurrying all day, but it just started actually coming down recently. Just to show you how this night fishing has been going, this fish is still here looking at my bait and not biting it. Anyways, I'm going to straighten up. Then I'm going to lay down in my nice cozy bed here, and I'm reading a book on history. I like history stuff. It's interesting to me. It's a really good book too, so this will be nice. Sit here and listen to the snowfall, read my book, and then it'll be bedtime. It's getting windy. Woo! Spooky. It's snowing. Wow, it's windy. Ugh. Good thing I tied this place down. The wind is up to 37 miles per hour until like 4 a.m. or something, 3 or 4 a.m. It's a little spooky. So I'm gonna get everything ready just in case I have to make a quick trip out of here. Probably I will just have all the electronics in the bin ready to go. So if I need to make a run for it, I can do it. Oh no, my coffee. It's getting windy. We're doing okay so far. I'm just throwing everything important into that bin just in case I have to make a run for it. Okay, we've had some really strong wind gusts. So, look at this. Everything's shaking. Whoa. Pretty crazy. So, I am just ready to go. I've got a hat. My boots are right there, but I'm gonna get them like ready to go. And if this thing starts coming down, if something goes wrong, then I will just throw on my boots, get the heck out of here. I got this sled ready to go. Everything else can stay here, man. The TV even, I don't care about that. I'm just gonna pray and see how the night goes. But if it gets too scary, I'm closing that damper and getting out of here. Wish me luck. This is scary, dude. I'm pushing the tent right here. I'm putting my boots on. I just might get out of here. Yeah, I'm getting out of here, man. Woo! This is crazy. All I have to do is let this go out, and then I can get out of here. Gotta save the snacks. and the snack packs. Hello? Hey.
Hey.
So I'm thinking, I've got everything in my tent flat. I'm thinking of like collapsing the tent whenever I leave it. I think that'll be the best. Whoa! Unless it collapses on its own. Holy cow. Man, this is nuts out here. I mean, it's going crazy. I've got everything as flat as I possibly could. Do you think that's the best thing to do, is collapse it and then let it lay flat, you know, as possible?
Yeah, I would think so. What all are you leaving in it?
My dignity? I think I'll collapse
it's gonna matter either way.
I think I'll collapse it, because if it collapses on its own, it might break.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm gonna go deal with this.
Alright.
Alright, I'll see you. Alright. Everything is as flat as could possibly be in here, so I think if I leave it just like this, and I collapse it, I don't think the tent will blow away. So my next step is to open that door and get out of here. I'm just waiting for the right moment. That probably would have been a good moment. And the moment has passed, I believe. I don't know if I can even collapse this without the rod. And the rod is at the truck. If I can't, I'll pray for the tent and I'll run to the truck. We're out of there. I know you can't see very well, but we're getting out of here. I might come back for the tent to collapse it once I get the rod. The trees are swaying and it's very spooky. Okay, we made it. Call me crazy, but I'm going back out. I'm gonna collapse my tent. It's very windy, and this is slippery, so gotta be extremely careful. All right, let's go. Very windy. Snow's blowing everywhere. The ice is very choppy and uneven. There's a snow plow plowing the roads so we can get out of here when we're done collapsing our tent. Let's do that. All right, let's take our auger so nobody steals that. I don't know if we're gonna get our light out of here. Oh, we did. Sweet. We'll bury it under there a little bit. Come back for it tomorrow. All right, Let's get out of here. I think she'll survive. Wow. That was nuts. That was crazy. I really wanted to stick it out the whole night, but my goodness, that was just crazy. I don't think I would have made it the whole night. It's only 10 o'clock right now. Now I'm going to make my way home safely and sleep in my bed where it is nice and cozy and warm and safe. And then we will come back tomorrow and assess the damage, see if anything blew away, and clean up our mess. There's our tent. I could see that it's covered in snow. Wow, still windy right now. A couple guys out here fishing. There's my tent. All this snow drifted onto it, but it held down. This is a 2-layer tent and 1 layer is snowed in. So I'm gonna move my stove, try to pop the tent up so I can pack it up. Should have brought my wax worms. If my holes are still good in there, I could have fished them this morning. Hey, maybe I'll try without any bait, you never know. There's my light. Come around here, you rock, dude. Man, I'll bring you over some wax worms a little bit here. Whew. Okay, that was nuts. I couldn't even get the thing up by myself. I had a buddy come over and help me set it up. Told him I'd pay him in wax worms because I'm not fishing today, man. Our stove was good. He survived the night. A little bit of snow in here just for me stepping in, but it's a huge mess. Well, that was my first overnight ice camping trip, ice fishing on the lake in my tent with TV. That was awesome, but it did not end well. All right, let me know in the comments what you thought of this trip. This was crazy. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.